Yo, Bolts Nation! Strap in because we're about to hit you with a lightning storm of Chargers news that'll jolt your heart. Today we're diving deep into the Los Angeles Chargers world with 4 stories that could shake up the 2025 season. We've got a fresh face on the offensive line, a rookie stealing the show, a tight end who might just be the next NFL superstar, and a wild rumor that's got everyone buzzing. Want to know how this changes our game? Grab a seat, smash that like button, subscribe, and let's find out what's sparking in LA. The offensive line's getting a serious upgrade, Bolts Nation, and this news is pure electricity. On Tuesday, the Chargers dropped a bombshell signing Elijah Ellis, a 6'4", 336-pound beast, to bolster the tackle spot. But hold you, every move has a cost. To make room, they waived Tyler McClellan, a 2024 undrafted free agent. Who's this Ellis guy? He started at Baylor, playing just 9 games in 3 years, but then he transferred to Marshall and dominated in 2024, starting all 13 games at left tackle. He's a mountain of a man, but is he the future? So is this a genius play or a shot in the dark? Let's break it down. Our O. Line's got studs like Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt, but depth's been a weak spot. With Trey Pipkins bouncing between tackle and guard during OTAs, and the other tackles Corey Stewart and Savion Washington being rookies, Ellis is stepping into a young, hungry group. Risky? You bet. But it's also bold. A solid left tackle like Ellis could be the key to keeping Justin Herbert safe. And we all know Herbert's the heartbeat of this team. Give him time in the pocket, and our offense can light up the scoreboard. The fan base is buzzing on X right now. Some are hyped, calling Ellis a low-risk, high-reward pickup with starter potential. Others, not so sure, saying he needs to prove he's consistent. Another rookie? Where's the veteran help? One fan posted. But hear me out. Bolts Nation youth can be a strength. These guys are scrappy, eager to prove themselves. Ellis's time at Marshall, holding his own against physical defenses, shows he can handle pressure. What's this mean for the season? If Ellis steps up, we could have a versatile O-line, giving Herbert the protection to hit Ladd McConkey or Quentin Johnston deep. But if he flops, our lack of depth could haunt us against blitz-heavy teams like the Chiefs. Preseason will be make or break for him to show if he's just another guy or the next big thing. And while we're chewing on this O-line shakeup, brace yourselves, because a rookie's turning heads in a whole different way. While the O-line's making moves, Bolts Nation, there's a name sending shockwaves through minicamp. Steve-O Clots, an undrafted tight end from Iowa State, is becoming the talk of the town. One of 18 players signed after the 2025 NFL Draft, this guy's seizing every second of minicamp to prove he's no fluke. Tight ends coach Andy Bischoff couldn't hold back the praise, spotlighting Clots' value on special teams. That's a big clue, folks. This rookie might be closer to the 53-man roster than we thought. Why's this blowing up? Let's dive in. Tight end is one of our roster's soft spots. Tyler Conklin, Will Dissly, and Oronde Gadsden II are locked in as the top 3, but that 4th spot, wide open. Tucker Fisk is the current favorite, but he's not untouchable. Clots is coming in hot, and Bischoff's talk of his tremendous special teams value is a game changer. On X, fans are losing it. Can Clot steal that spot, one posted? Another went all in. If he kills it on special teams, it's his. This is huge strategically. A 4th tight end isn't just catching passes. He's got to be a Swiss Army knife, especially on kick coverage and returns. Clots already turned heads in OTAs, per Chargers beat reporter Daniel Popper. So this isn't just hype. If he keeps shining in training camp, he could lock in a roster spot or at least a practice squad role. That's depth we need, and Jim Harbaugh loves versatile players like this. But here's the catch. Clots has to back up the buzz. Special teams is a brutal proving ground, and he's got stiff competition. If he slips, Fisk or someone else could leapfrog him. For the season, a rising Clots means more flexibility on offense and special teams, which could be clutch in tight games against rivals like the Raiders. And while this rookie's grinding, there's another tight end sparking even bigger dreams. While minicamp's buzzing, Bolts Nation 1 rookies got our pulses racing. Gadsden II, our tight end from Syracuse, is stealing the spotlight in the Chargers offseason. He's making splash plays in practice and earning sky-high praise from Coach Andy Bischoff. But what's got the fan base in a frenzy is a jaw-dropping comparison. Bischoff says Gadsden reminds him of Darren Waller. Yeah, that Waller, a pass-catching monster. Is this kid the real deal or just early hype? Let's unpack it. Gadsden was a standout at Syracuse, one of only 4 tight ends in college football with a PFF receiving grade above 80 on over 100 targets. At 6'5" and now up to 250 pounds, he's a physical specimen. Bischoff raved about his work ethic, especially on improving his blocking, but it's his pass game potential that's turning heads. Twitchy, great separation, Bischoff said. On X, fans are going wild. Gadsden's our Waller? One posted. Another's dreaming big. Picture him with Herbert. This is a game changer. Our offense needs a tight end who can stretch the field, and Gadsden fits the bill. With Conklin and Disley handling blocks and short routes, Gadsden could open up defenses. Harbaugh said they've got a specific role for him, and if he delivers even half of Waller's impact with the Raiders, GM Joe Ortiz hit a home run in the draft. But let's pump the brakes it's early. Gadsden's still raw in areas like blocking, and living up to Waller's name is heavy pressure. The risk? He's got to adjust to the NFL's speed and prove he's consistent. Preseason will be his stage to show if he's a future star or just a flash. For the team, a breakout Gadsden could transform our passing game, giving Herbert a lethal weapon. And while we're dreaming of that future, hold tight, because a rumor's about to shake our defense. While we're riding high on these rookies, Bolts Nation, a rumor's hitting like a thunderbolt. Asante Samuel Jr., our 2021 second-round cornerback, is being linked to the Philadelphia Eagles. Yep, ESPN's Jeremy Fowler says Philly's eyeing the 25-year-old who's recovering from a neck injury. Son of former Eagle Asante Samuel, he'd be a big get for their defense. But hold on, are the Chargers really thinking of letting a talent like this slip away? This one's got us all rattled. Let's lay it out. Samuel Jr. has shown flashes of brilliance in LA with his quickness and knack for picks, but his recent injury and competition in the secondary might have him on thin ice. On X, fans are split. "We can't lose Samuel, he's young and legit," one shouted. Another was colder. "If he's not 100%, maybe it's time to trade." Fowler says Samuel likely won't sign anywhere until late July, so this saga's got some time to unfold. This is a red flag strategically. Our secondary struggled against high-powered passing attacks like the Chiefs, and losing Samuel could leave a gap. But if the Chargers are open to this, they might have a plan, maybe promoting a young guy like Cam Hart or signing another corner. The issue? When healthy, Samuel's a starting caliber player. His exit could weaken us at a time we need stability to compete in the AFC West. What's this mean for the season? If Samuel stays, he could anchor our secondary, freeing up Derwin James to make plays. If he goes, we'll need a miracle or a surprise signing to fill the void. Preseason will show if he's back to form or if the rumors become reality. And while we're reeling from this bombshell, it's time to regroup and look ahead, because the Chargers never quit. Bolts Nation, what a wild ride today. Elijah Ellis is here to beef up the O-line, but can he handle the heat? Steve-O Clots is fighting for a roster spot with grit on special teams, while Gadsden II's drawing Darren Waller comps, hinting at a game-changing offense. And that Asante Samuel Jr., rumor with the Eagles? A gut punch that could shift our defense. The 2025 season's packed with promise and pitfalls, but one thing's clear: we're Chargers, and we fight to the end. Which of these stories got you fired up? Drop it in the comments, hit that like, and subscribe.